pets.
All right, Darren, thank you. So this is something that really hadn't occurred to me, and I know hadn't occurred to you, that can happen to our pets.
I was not expecting to do this segment, and yet Dr. Jill's going to straighten us out. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and that can even affect our pets. Hi, Jill.
Hi, Paul. Good morning.
Thank you. Did I see a little pink bandana on my doggie back there?
You do.
Oh,
Breast Cancer Awareness Month for people and pets. And it's really important because a lot of people do not realize that pets get breast cancer. And not like in people, but in pets, almost 100% breast cancer is preventable in your pets.
Okay, so what do we need to know?
Well, spaying them at an earlier age, and I'm not saying when they're 8 weeks, upwards of 2 years in dogs, a year in cats, can prevent breast cancer almost 100% in your pets.
Really? Well, and that's something, obviously, I think most people are doing anyway, but there's a little added incentive. I have a question for you. You know, breast cancer is not unheard of in men. I know men who have had breast cancer, but it is overwhelmingly more likely in women. Is it the same in the animal world?
Well, females are definitely more prone to it, just like in humans. But yes, dogs, male and female, can get breast cancer tumors.
Okay, now, what are we supposed to be looking for? Is it similar to in humans where you just need to do regular checks on your pets to see if there are any growths?
Right. You know, great question, Bethany. Absolutely. Once a month, check your pet's breasts. I know that sounds crazy, but same thing. You can do a little examination just like on yourself. Let's look at Diva here. Diva, can you sit down for a minute? And, you know, it's really simple. You just lift it up. You check the little nipples here. You want to make sure there's no discharges, no lumps, no irregularities. You want to make sure to palpate or feel around if there's any pea-sized growths. Almost 50% of breast cancer tumors or breast tumors in dogs are cancerous. So you want to make sure to address that. Put it on your calendar. Look, I just drew a little pink ribbon on my calendar. Once a month I do a little breast check on them, and that way it reminds me.
Okay, and before we run, I know certain conditions or diseases are more apt to affect one breed more than another. Right. Are there some breeds that are more susceptible?
Well, you know, all breeds are susceptible to breast cancer. Of course, boxers are high on the list. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah.
But, you know, any dog, any cat that hasn't been spayed before the age of 2 years, it increases their chances by 50%, if you can believe that.
Okay.
It's huge.
And we've been talking dogs, but you just said cat as well. So cats, same with them?
Very much so. And, you know, the surgery, if you take your pet to the vet, they will want to do a radical mastectomy just like they do in people because they need to get rid of that tissue, and there's a whole cascade of diagnostics that happen after a diagnosis. So have your pet spayed prior to their first heat cycle, and that way you'll prevent about 50% of it.
Wow, that's incredible.
An eye-opening installment of Dr. Jill this morning. Oh, and we'll end on beautiful Diva there. Thanks, Jill. It's always a pleasure. By the way, Dr. Jill, it's Dr. JYL, drjill.com. If you have any questions or you want to get your pet looked after, she'll take good care of you. Yeah.